Hi, good morning everybody. It's Hannah Studley from the Mind Body Institute, and today I wanted to talk about a busy mind. It's a very interesting human phenomenon that we have very busy minds, and pretty much everybody I speak to, whether it's health anxiety or chronic pain issues or depression or any other kind of mental health diagnosis, I guarantee you at the bottom of it, in the middle of it, all of it is a busy mind. So what do we mean by a busy mind? So it can be anything like worrying, anxiety, where we're starting to think and focus only on the problem. And for some of us, it could be feeding that anxiety, like, oh my gosh, why do I have this pain? Why do I feel so bad? When am I ever going to feel better? Or it can be fighting it, like, gotta fix it, gotta change it. And we all have a repertoire of tools and techniques to fight it with. I used to do it with meditation and writing, exercise even. And then some of it is a busy mind can even be a schedule. Like, as soon as I wake up, I've got to do my meditation. Then I've got to do my mindfully eating my breakfast. Then I've got to, and all through the day we're doing our journaling, our working on it, and it's the working on it. And my mind was hyper vigilant about how the best way to walk through the park, the best way to eat my breakfast, the best way to, get from here to there. And all of that was constantly keeping my mind busy and my nervous system revved up. And something else that I kind of started to see was that all of this was an innocent misunderstanding, because, I was trying to do the right thing, but by constantly focusing on the problem and focusing on what to change and what wasn't right, was constantly sending danger messages to my brain. And so it was actually innocently, and I always stress the word innocently, I was instantly fueling, like putting fuel on the fire of this revved up nervous system. So what's the answer? So the opposite of a busy mind would be a quiet mind. So what is a quiet mind? Now, I used to think a quiet mind was, me when I was meditating, but a quiet mind isn't silence. A quiet mind is when I'm not engaging with all that busyness. All the efforts and attempts I did to quieten down my mind just actually were often counterproductive. But when you start to see that you don't have to engage with it, you don't have to listen to it, that it doesn't mean anything about you, that your thoughts are not you. They're just like, interference passing through, if you like. And if I don't listen to that and I don't engage with it, then it starts to get quieter, kind of like, a cat. If you don't feed a stray cat, it will go away, it will find somewhere else to get its food. So the less I engaged with that thinking and the less I saw that it was real, that it was actually an illusion, then it started to get quiet. So I'll just finish with another analogy about this. If you and I decided to meet in a really busy place like Times Square in New York or Piccadilly Circus in London, we wouldn't need everybody to be quiet. We wouldn't need all the music and the sirens and, all the people coming in at the theaters and going to the shops to be quiet so that you and I could have a conversation. We could talk just fine because we're not bothered about all that other noise. So I'm not bothered about the noise in my head anymore because I don't engage with it. I don't have anything on it. It just passes by like all these people passing me by in the park. I'm not that bothered by them anymore. Hi, have a good day, right? So the less bothered, the less engaged I am with it, then it's not going to get loud and noisy. So that's my antidote to a busy mind. The busy mind is revving up the nervous system. Engaging with it is actually making it worse. What if you just let it go by? So I hope that was helpful. Please ask me if you want more information about this. It might seem way too simple for your complicated situation, but there's a clue right there. Let me know and we'll speak soon. Take care. Bye.